Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the best day trading setups, the best strategies to make money consistently. This is going to be the exact strategy that I use to quit my 9-to-5 job. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you do, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about trading, check out our school. It's called the Swing Trading Masterclass. We teach you how to find undervalued stocks like the stocks that we're going to be talking about today. We teach you how to build a strategy. We teach you my checklist and how you guys can build a checklist. So check it out down below. You guys can get 50% off by using code FIRST50. I'll see you guys in there. But more importantly, guys, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not alerts or anything like that. It's like a college class, right? That's the best approach. It's an 8-week course. You guys will have lifetime access for it. So click that link. I'll see you guys in there. Code FIRST50 for 50% off. Don't forget to check out our merch as well. It's awesome. I'll see you guys in all of that stuff. So guys, let's jump into this here. So over the past couple of weeks, we've seen a huge amount of volatility from the market, right? With tariffs, with just uncertainty, which has caused the market to be very, very, very volatile after hours. So I think we all know that the market opens at about 9:30, closes at 4. And now when you hold a position overnight, you guys can still see movement from the market. And we've experienced that a bunch. So what I've done over the past couple of weeks is just been getting in and out of positions a lot quicker with day trades. Day trading is very similar to swing trading. A lot of the setups and a lot of the approaches are very similar, but the main difference is just holding period and looking at lower time frames. So don't worry, we'll teach you all that stuff. So let's jump into the stock here that we traded. And as of today, as of right now with this position, we're up near and around about $418, which is really, really good. All right, so with this stock here, the first thing I love is trends. I want some sort of buying pressure. I want, a nice long-term upward trend is ideal. You guys can see we've seen lows at about the $60, highs up here at about 130. So there is some good volatility involved. Now, you guys can see just this general downward trend. So the approach that I had behind this was going to be a breakout approach, which is getting in on a push up of resistance from a time frame. Now, looking at this here, we really don't see too much support on that daily. We see a middle ground RSI, so it's not overvalued nor undervalued. But like I said, as a day trader, you really don't pay too much attention to that daily time frame. The time frame I pay attention to is going to be the hourly and like the 5-minute chart. Those two time frames work very, very well for entry points. So going to that hourly time frame, so each candlestick represents 1 hour of trading. You guys can see just this general resistance trend line where it hits it several times. It hits it upwards of 6 times and it gets a lot of selling pressure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Each and every time, right, it hits it, sell off, hits it, sell off. So now here what I did is, like I said, I wanted to get in on some sort of breakout, and that's exactly what happened. We kept moving our alert right down, 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 down. And as the stock popped up today, which is really important here, it's formed this new trend line like this here. So you guys can see that new trend is forming, okay? But I didn't want to hold this position for hours and look at the hourly time frame for an entry point, right? So we went to that 5-minute chart, which is just a lower time frame here. And you guys can see that push right here, classifying this as support, right? You guys can see that Doge candle right here, okay? Classifying heavy support, okay? Now here, as that same trend is starting to form, we have this push up. Now, looking at this here, I do think is very important. As we zoom out, we can see that in the past, it's had heavy resistance on that 50-day moving average line. Basic technical analysis states that old resistance will have tendencies of acting as new support. So you guys can see it popped up, hit it, started moving up, right? Hit it here after hours, moved up. Hit it here, buying pressure. Sold off a little bit, but we were really getting in on this new breakout on that hourly time frame and on that first initial push above that 50-day moving average line. So the thought process was that, so let's go ahead and draw this out, keeping our stop loss about 2% or below that lower wick for a possible push up to this range up here near and around the 239 area, which is that old resistance, as you guys can see, right? Where it hits it, we have sell off here. So let's go ahead and remove this. Let's get this up. So now the risk at first reward there is about a 2-to-1 risk and reward. So ideally, it's not ideal, but it still is very, very important to draw out. Now, as the stock continued to push up, we saw this new trend starting to form like this. And now here it hits that trend line, hits that moving average line, pushes up to our sell point, which is that old resistance where we covered profit. So entry was down here today because of that daily breakout, right? That first breakout above that moving average line, right? As you guys can see, and above that trend line, which is very important here. So let's draw that out. You guys can see first push up above that downward trend. So when a stock pushes up, formed its first hourly candle above it, classifying a breakout, rallying its way up, went to a lower time frame due to the market volatility, pushed up to our sell point, which was pretty much the previous day's highs, covered profit there. And yes, got out of the position, and we actually watched the stock continue to squeeze up higher and higher and higher. But at the end of the day here, I will gladly take about a 4% return any day of the week. I always say if you guys can just make a whopping 3% per month, you're in the top 5% of traders. You guys know I focus on consistency rather than getting rich quick. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe. If you guys want to learn more about trading, check out our school, code FIRST50 for 50% off. I'll see you guys in there. Like, follow, and take care, everybody.